Yo, what's up everybody?
Welcome back to the channel. If you're new, we're Peter and Yen, travel bloggers from New Zealand.
And today we're in Marrakesh, which is also known as the Red City of Morocco.
Yeah, and we have got some pretty unique activities lined up today, like dinner in the Agafay Desert later tonight. But first up, we're going to go check out an unusual garden, Majorelle.
Let's go. We pre-purchased our tickets on the website, which cost us 150 dirhams per person. And it's quite important to do that pre-purchase if you want to save a little bit of time waiting in the ticket office line. But once you do get here, there's still another line to get in, because we've heard it's quite a small place with a lot of people trying to get in because it's very beautiful. So it's going to be a bit of a wait. Not sure how long it's going to take. We'll let you know soon.
We've got the 12 o'clock session.
Yeah.
And with good time too. They actually had a system, so it was only 12:05 by the time we made it inside.
Yeah, it worked out really well.
Yeah, so this place is famous because it was first conceived by a famous French painter called Majorelle, and that was back in the 1920s, and he started planting all these exotic specimens that he had collected around the world from his travels. But then in 1980 it was about to be demolished and destroyed by some hotel developers until Yves Saint Laurent and his partner Pierre Berger came in and purchased the place, saving it from that.
Glad they did. It is beautiful in here.
It is very crowded, especially at the start, but then once you start walking around, it is quite peaceful and there is a lot of space to enjoy too. But yeah, very vivid, striking colors. You've got the blues and the pops of yellows, and we just saw a whole bunch of turtles in this little pond here.
Behind me is a very famous landmark in the garden. It's Pierre Berger's Berber Museum, and unfortunately you're not allowed photos inside, and also the entry price to that place is not included in our 150 dirham entry ticket. There's a couple of museums here, including one where YSL actually showcases some of his fashion pieces, but that's an additional cost on top as well.
So we found the Villa Oasis that you need the private tour to be able to view inside, but the gardens themselves are just really gorgeous. We've already seen lots of turtles and frogs as well in the ponds, which are much bigger here too. In the 1960s, Yves Saint Laurent came into Morocco and visited, fell in love with the city's colors, its glamour, all of that, and that's why they ended up purchasing Majorelle Garden. It's also the site in which the couple's ashes are spread, but that is the villa that they stayed in during the rest of their lives when they would come here and retreat to Morocco. Found ourselves a quiet little bench.
Yes, we have. It's really a beautiful place despite how busy it is, especially all the cacti, because as a kid, I used to collect them. I used to buy one every week with my allowance. Right. Also a nice touch is the turtles and the frogs that you can hear as you're walking through, as well as the birds too.
Yeah, it's really cool seeing how tall all the palms are, and seeing the few ponds that's around as well.
Lovely spot. I would say it's definitely recommended if you're in Marrakesh.
So we wanted to go see Bahia Palace, and we managed to catch that tuk-tuk over from the gardens too bad here, but unfortunately it was closed. It's closed for about a week, I think, for restorations. And so instead we're going to go check out Bahia Palace instead. But in the meantime, we got hungry, so luckily we're very near a whole bunch of cafes and restaurants, and we're here at Malah Café. And our food's already arrived. I have got the briwat, I've got a chicken one and a mincemeat one. Peter's got the pastil. Oh, and a papaya juice, which is very cutely decorated. I'll try the mincemeat, shall I?
All right.
It's like a little samosa looking thing.
Ooh, look at that.
Oh, interesting. It's very crispy. Sprinkled with some cheese. Fantastic flavor hit right there. Really punchy. And it's so tasty. It's nice and hot too. And the crispiness of that pastry. Delicious little snack. Perfect.
What kind of flavors are you getting?
Mincemeat.
Something that I've been really enjoying here, besides from the tagines, of course, is the pastille. And it's pretty interesting. It's kind of like a Moroccan pie, you could say. It's got a phyllo pastry on the inside. That's where the beauty starts. So here you have a bunch of chicken mixed in with almonds, I believe. And then on top, it's got the strange sensation of having something sweet as well as savory. So let's go in for a bite here, right? Get a generous piece right over there.
Oh, that is a big snack. Another good one.
Wow, so much different flavor in there, which I really enjoy. So you've got the chicken, which is very soft, but it's the pastry that makes it extra special. It's coated in a little bit of sweetness as well as cinnamon, maybe almond powder as well. And the chicken meat, you can taste all the onions that have been really blended in throughout that. It is a very yummy dish.
Glad we found this one.
Made our way over to Bahia Palace, and the entrance price for this place is 70 dirhams per person, and it's a very short line to wait in, so it's all good.
Yeah, I guess we got lucky.
Yeah.
Did a little bit of reading about this place, and it's a relatively newish palace. It was set up in the 19th century by Grand Vizier Si Musa. He was the Grand Vizier to the Sultan at the time, and it was intended for his personal use. And it was supposed to be the grandest palace and also capture the beauty of Islamic and Moroccan style. The name Bahia means brilliance in Arabic.
This is really nice, eh, bud?
It is, and it's actually quite peaceful too, which is good.
Yeah, I've really enjoyed seeing all the famous Moroccan architecture, especially the wooden archways as well as the ceilings.
Yes.
And of course you've got all the mosaic tiles as well that are on the floor.
Yeah, it was glaringly white before because the sun was shining bright, but now we've got some shade from the clouds, so it's great.
Yeah, in 1956 Morocco gained independence from France, and this place used to be used as a royal residence, but then King Hassan II transferred it over to the Ministry of Culture, where it served as a tourist destination.
And a cultural icon.
Yeah, beautiful.
We spent about an hour at that palace, and I'm glad we were able to go and that it worked out since we weren't able to go to the other one earlier. But we're going to head back now to our Airbnb, have a bit of a rest before we get ready for our dinner tonight in the desert.
Yeah. made it to the Agafay Desert.
Yes, and it is so windy.
Yeah, it is. It took us about an hour with like a brief pit stop because the van broke down and I had to get out of the van and help push it along.
Yes, good job. There's Peter helping to push our tour car.
Yeah, once you do get here, part of the dinner experience, you can opt to ride a camel as well, but we've opted not to. It cost us 46 New Zealand dollars per person, and we booked it through Airbnb, but there's lots of different providers.
Yeah, we saw a lot of people doing quad biking along the way coming here. And we're going to have some Moroccan tea after this, I think, before we go have dinner.
It's going to be very cool. Lovely view of the desert right out there.
But definitely bring something a little warmer to wear because it does get quite chilly here.
Yeah.
You guys came further.
Yeah, it was a bit further. We came. A short drive away and we have reached our spot for dinner, and it is such a cool view. It is so epic just seeing all those dunes over there. It's not sandy like the Sahara. It is, I think as Peter was saying before, it's an arid stony desert, but it's still beautiful. It almost has a moon-like landscape to it.
It does look like that.
Yeah, there's also a pool over there, but I'm pretty sure that water's going to be freezing. But we also have this gorgeous sunset out on that side there, and we're just waiting for our food.
After enjoying a Berber show, we have settled back into the restaurant area and we're about to have dinner now. So I've gotten a couscous tagine and Yen's gotten the lemon chicken tagine.
Yeah,
so,
it's my favorite.
Yeah, so I'll go in for the couscous tagine now. Get some veggies, get some couscous and get some chicken. Let's give that a try. Delicious. Just a great way to wrap up the day. It's been a real fun day today out here in the Agafay Desert and also exploring Marrakesh as well. So Ian and I are going to polish these off and then maybe we'll sit around the bonfire later on.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Alright guys, I think we're going to wrap it up from here.
Yeah, we hope you enjoyed following along with us today in Marrakesh and here in the Agafay Desert. It was just such a super cool experience.
Yeah, very unique and definitely something that Yen and I are going to remember.
Yeah, it's quite eye-opening too. If you guys enjoyed this video, we hope you will help us out by giving us those likes, leave us a comment, and of course subscribe if you haven't already. And if you can, please do share our videos. It really does help our channel. So we very much appreciate it.
Until the next one, everyone.
We'll see you then.
See ya.
Bye.